The boys of the A-list are reunited. Last time we saw them, Riken and Rodney were on the mend.
I want you to know I love you.
Riken and Austin were on the outs.
You need to grow some balls, kick his ass out, and start living your own life.
Ryan was talking babies.
Baby, you're gonna have a baby.
You're gonna be a gunkle.
Derek was talking smack.
I think Riken's past his prime to be a pop star.
And Austin was talking about leaving the country.
When are you leaving?
Like a few days.
This is No Holds Barred, baby. And tonight, you're all on the A-list.
Do as I like, say what I want, got all I need. I am my own crown, found it within, can take it from me. You must find a boy like me.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? I am Wendy Williams, and we're at Amnesia, where some of New York City's most A-list parties are held. Welcome. We've got Mike, we've got Rodney, Riken, Austin, Derek, and Ryan. Hi, boys.
Hi, Wendy.
So we'll start with you, Austin, my friend.
How you doing?
How does it feel to have clothes on your back?
It's crazy. Actually, I was on the flight out, and someone said, "Can we try and keep your clothes on this plane ride, please?" So it's okay. It's a bit hot for me.
And Derek.
Yes.
One of the things that I found fascinating is that you and Austin, at first there was so much friction, and now you all seem to be great friends. As a matter of fact, are you guys besties?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Would you leave him alone in your apartment?
Now, yes. At the beginning,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Now, Ryan, are these individuals at the end?
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm a girl too. Is that specifically for the reunion?
Of course, sweetie. Had to step it up a little.
Now, Mike,
Yes.
you're the one sitting closest to the exit. You're not going to run, are you?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
And our Rodney. I can understand, Riken, how Rodney has you captured. You've got quite a package, shall we say. There's so many things that I want to ask you, particularly, you know, about Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
So I have this song coming out. It's a really amazing,
good cause.
it's a really amazing song for a good cause, and it comes from a really good place in the heart.
Very nice. After watching this whole series, it still sounds weird to even say that Austin landed in New York, supposedly single, supposedly wanting to model, and supposedly wanting to make new friends. Let's watch.
I'm gonna come out here, do what I do, say what I say, and if they don't like it, they can piss off. I carry the confidence, and that is so sexy.
There's not a market for fat, pasty models. There's just not.
You're gonna have to lose some weight.
Excuse me. Seriously?
Austin, really.
I've got a pretty big secret that I've been keeping from everybody. I also have got a boyfriend. So you're engaged? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you ever tell me that?
It's the first time I've ever known that this was the person I want to be with forever. I don't go out looking for trouble, but when it finds me, I'm gonna come back tenfold. I hope you get cancer, bitch.
This kid needs to be shut down.
Why would you be talking about my...
The tension just kind of came to a head. We'd been drinking all day, and I don't remember a lot of it.
Girl, blame it on what you need. You were faced.
I'm not gonna stop drinking. Alcohol's just, I love it.
I'm fed up with Austin.
Do you honestly think I'm the type of person to just bold-faced lie to you?
Yeah.
I don't see you two together. I don't see it.
Austin came to me. I think.
I have told Rodney a million times, you cannot trust Austin.
I know that.
I do want to apologize for my behavior. It was unacceptable. Well, this will be my apology. I think you're a retard.
Rodney, I'm so sorry.
Do you know what's long?
Yeah, not this going on right here.
Oh my God. Shut up.
Look at you on your back like a little
Shut
bitch.
up. Break it up.
Stay on your back, you ass bitch.
Wow. Okay, where to begin? First of all, Austin, are you a troublemaker or just troubled?
Oh, I could say a little bit of both. I mean, I'm young, I'm learning, I take responsibility for what I do, and I think that's most key.
But you do it over and over and over again. Why are you making an excuse that you're 22? When I was 22...
I've never said that. I've never said I'm 22.
I was an Air Force officer when I was 22. I wasn't going around making trouble in everybody else's lives and telling lies. Like, I just wasn't.
What lies have I ever told?
By
Tell one
telling
thing.
these guys that I'm a bad sucker when
And
I've
I
never been
retracted
near
that.
that.
And I retracted
When?
that at Hudson Terrace.
Ryan, do you really believe that Austin has changed his wicked ways, so to speak?
Oh, I think the zebra stripes will never change. But I do think that he will learn some life lessons. And the longer he's around us is like a positive example, you know, he'll grow into a fine young man.
I mean, I definitely have some growing to do, and I thank each and every one here, and they've kind of pulled me in the right direction, and I mean, I know it. I admit it and I own up to it. You know, there's nothing that I do that I
Do you have a
make
drinking problem?
excuses for. Possibly.
Derek says yes.
I mean, I like to party.
Well, I mean, I
like
drink
to
right there with him.
Yeah,
So
see, this is my thing with alcohol. When I'm in New York City, I'm partying and hanging out, and I mean, New York City is not my home. To me, it feels like I'm on vacation.
Your fiance. How come it took you so long to let us all know that you're engaged?
Because I had an inkling that if I came to New York with everyone knowing that I was engaged, that they would want to exploit that. So I just didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, but you came in and you led us to believe that you too...
I didn't need you to believe anything. I never once said that I was sexually attracted to either of them. I never said I wanted to be with Riken. Whatever you drew from my situation was your own personal matter. It's got nothing to do with me.
But that's not true. Like, I watched the show. I know what I've been seeing. Me and my friends, we all watched this show. Is your fiance insulted at how he was introduced to the whole situation?
No, I mean, we were very open, and I told him going into this I'd rather not have him on the show, and he agreed, and every single step of the way I was letting him know what was happening. We have a lot of trust, and there's no reason for me not to be trusted.
What? Oh, my gosh.
I think because his boyfriend didn't know who was Austin yet.
We've got tons of questions from fans at Facebook and Twitter, and we'll be asking your questions tonight here on the show. Austin, this one's from James in San Antonio, Texas. James wants to know, what is it personally about Rodney that you don't like, or are you jealous of him?
When I was 17, 18 years old, I slept on couches in Los Angeles. I had rich friends in Palm Springs. I borrowed their cars. I thought I was so cool. At 28 years old, to not have a job, to be living off someone else, why would I be jealous of that? There's nothing to be jealous of.
You don't have a job.
He looks good, but beyond that, he's a loser.
He's got Riken.
He doesn't have a job. And?
Oh.
What's wrong? You moved to another city, you don't have a work for 2 months until you find a job, your boyfriend supports you.
I moved to another country 12 months ago.
Dude.
The day that I landed, I started serving sandwiches under the table, making minimum
I'm from Brazil.
wage.
You don't know my life there. I came here because I have a dream. Look where I am.
Where are you?
Look where I am.
You don't have an agency in New York City, and you're having sex with him for money.
You don't know nothing about.
When you went to Miami, who paid for that? Did you pay for that when you flew to Miami? No. When you left the apartment, you stayed in the hotel, did you pay for that? No, you didn't.
I have my money.
Don't sit here and
Stole my apartment in Brazil.
His modeling job flew him to Miami.
And I am a model. I can work. Okay?
Whatever.
Rodney, how's your calendar doing? He's saying that
10,000 sales.
10,000. You know,
The calendar's
no job,
been
but yet
released
has
for
booked
3 days,
he's
and it's
booked a few
made
campaigns.
$10,000. It's like
Good for him.
The guy is
finally.
Yes,
finally.
But give him credit,
It took
Austin.
time.
It's the only reason why
He's being an entrepreneur.
But he doesn't admit it. It's not self-admitted that he steals all of your money.
Baby,
you said that to me so many times.
You don't have
take
to protect
trips.
me.
You foot the bill. You said it.
This turns my attention to the source of the big fight, Riken and Rodney's on-again, off-again relationship. When we come back, I'm going to find out exactly where Riken and Rodney stand at this very moment. Sit tight.
Coming up on the A-List New York.
You're a retard. Your sugar daddy's sitting right there on the couch. You are a prostitute. You sleep with him. He pays all your goddamn bills. Say it. Say it.
Welcome back to the A-List New York reunion special at Amnesia in New York City. Riken, is your relationship open, you and Rodney?
It's
They kiss other guys.
Do you have sex with other guys?
If you're gonna have together.
Okay, so you have threesomes with other guys. Is that an accurate representation of a lot of gay relationships?
No,
Because that
not
is-
at all.
No.
That is
It's
not
very
at all.
clear that,
6 months into a relationship, he's not enough, so you have to go and somebody else. Is that not tragic? Does that make sense to anybody? 6 months you're having sex with other people?
You know what, boys?
It's not about that he's not enough. It's
But he
about
does-
experiencing life how we want to experience it.
But he
It's our
does have a
relationship.
point, though. 6 months into a relationship, you guys already want to
But
taste
hold
the
on,
fruits
when
of
is there a
another-
right time to have a threesome?
Never.
You're married. Do you have threesomes?
Never. But I know relationships that do, and for them that works.
But I remember an episode you did say that this is a gay relationship.
It should be taken as seriously as a straight relationship.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's what you said.
I said we don't have to live by the same rules as the societal straight relationship. We don't. We can do whatever we want.
Because people marry and they're not happy each other and they stick together because they have to be together.
Gotcha.
You know.
This relationship was a roller coaster. Let's face it, these two were on and off more than Austin's pants. Check it out.
Oh my God, so perfect.
Raikko's the kind of guy to marry.
Yeah, we get it. You're in love.
Look. I gotta get it.
Hey, it's Austin.
Rodney.
He's 30 years old. He should have a job.
Do you guys get that I love him?
It doesn't seem like Rodney's in any position of power, which it sounds doomed.
I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I'm not happy.
If my boyfriend were here, I could make out with you, probably. Let's lighten up, not be so jealous. I mean, this is a gay relationship.
You guys have an open relationship?
We've both kissed other guys, and if we ever did anything like that, it would be together, you know what I mean? He's upset with me because I'm pretty flirtatious.
You don't care about me, you talk to guys and you hug guys, but you have a boyfriend. I take his phone, and I found
Like text message.
He wrote the guy back as if he were me.
You want to talk about more guys? Because it's a lot, you know.
Tom,
You don't know.
who you've had in our bed, and
We all know. Someone cheated. Someone lied.
I just want to leave and be happy.
It's over, and this is it, and it's just sad.
we just decided to try again. So what I'm asking for is all of your support.
Not happening. Sorry.
Rodney is not the best for Raikko. We've all seen that. It's been 7 months of hell.
Okay, so where do things stand now?
I want to make it clear, it's like when I took his phone and I saw some text messages.
Yeah.
What I found is he talking about me, and this I was mad. Dude, why you don't came to me and talk to me?
Riken, you say what?
I didn't cheat on him, and I hadn't had sex with anyone else. But I was definitely talking to someone else about how I was feeling about Rodney. I said I had fallen out of love, and that really hurt him when he read the text. I was lividly mad that he went into my phone, but in the end, it brought out a lot of issues that we really needed to cover.
Austin, what do you think?
It's to sit there and say time and time again that I need to leave Rodney, he's no good for me, and you're crying all the time.
Yeah, we had a very dishonest, a lot of miscommunication in our relationship. There were nights where I did come back late, just trying to say.
That's not normal.
Wait, Austin, let me finish.
But you can't sit there and say that that's normal.
But
your
let me
relationship in the
finish.
past 6 months has been so tumultuous is normal.
Right, well,
that's
no,
not
okay,
normal.
it wasn't normal, fine.
You said time and time and time and time again, I don't trust him, I don't like it, I want to move. Whatever you said to us, it's negative, 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 and then all of a sudden everything's fine.
So
when we were in Maine, you guys were broken up, you were saying, oh, baby, baby, you loved it, you were putting it on for the cameras, and it was all fake bull. We all knew it.
It wasn't fake bull.
Who is you to blame my relationship?
Like right now, we just know we're happy. We've got everything down. We have our rules set. This is what we can do. This is what we can't do.
So I think it should be quite interesting now that he is making his own money. What happens to you two?
Well, you're right about that, Austin.
Why?
Well, but now he has his own money, so he's not tethered to you. He doesn't have to ask you for every dime.
And I'm still with him. If I'm with him because of money, I kick his ass. I'm still with him because I love him. It's not because of his money.
Derek, what are your thoughts on Rodney?
We've had difficulty getting to know each other, I will say. I mean, maybe it's a language barrier, maybe it's, maybe neither one of us really took the time to get to know each other. Now I do consider Rodney a friend of mine.
Is he lying?
I just can't imagine how somebody could be friends with someone like that. It baffles me.
We've gone on appearances together.
Sweetie, a lot of people who don't know you say the same thing about you.
I said the same thing about you, but now you're one of my favorite people. And when the show first started, not for nothing, I felt sorry for you, and I thought you were a bully. Now, I kind of want you to go someplace. I don't like you guys together.
Oh.
Are you working? I mean, I honestly, as a fan of the show, I've got to say you are cute, but cute does not pay the bills.
I know, and I can never be in a situation like that. That's why I came to this country, because I'm very independent.
Austin, what is your income right now?
I don't have a job right now. I don't need to. My dad's an accountant. Every dollar that I made
because somebody
the past
paid
5
his
years.
bills.
Who pays my bills?
Your sugar daddy.
Who's my sugar daddy? You're a retard. Your sugar daddy's sitting right there on the couch. You are a prostitute. You sleep with him. He pays all your goddamn bills, and you know that's the truth.
Proof.
Say it. Say it.
I won't.
You get supported by Riken.
Listen, he's made more money in the past 4 months than you've probably made in 5 years.
Are you jealous of that?
That's what you think. That's fine.
But he has.
I'm not
He's
bothered.
What you do for yourself,
But
Austin?
where's you say you're living off savings. I'm saying he's working and making stuff happen, and it's like we have to give him credit.
I don't need to have a job. I can pay my own bills. I can pay my own way. You told me if you were to kick him out, he'd be on the streets. That's why you didn't.
Yes,
right?
when he didn't have a job.
Whatever. Next question. He's a retard, even in Portuguese.
Derek, are Riken and Rodney putting on a show?
Absolutely. And I'm
This
sorry.
is a show?
I think that some of the things that you're saying are not true.
Because...
And this is what's
the only
making
thing
me
he
angry is
see,
because...
he don't live in my apartment. Nobody knows the fun things we have.
This is what bothers me because
we've never seen it.
What you're saying is not true, and that's what bothers me.
And there's nothing wrong with him expressing his opinion. You don't have to justify every time somebody has an opinion about your relationship because you convinced us he cheated.
He did.
You guys played. You have to be honest. You played us against him.
What is cheating for you? It's only have sex or when somebody.
I think you're backpedaling.
Rodney, when he doesn't come home until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You think he's out playing?
Yes,
Rodney, I think you're trying to make your own rules for what cheating is. You know,
you guys are trying to play a perfect, pretty picture because we have the last show here.
You constantly try and justify your relationship.
Sitting here,
Just say
this is one time. Let's be honest.
We've divulged every single problem we've had to you guys, and then we just told you we got over them, and you're still bringing up the past. Like, why can't you let us be over the hump, all the that happened, and let us move on and go
friends
and
don't
say,
do that.
And say,
We're not
guys,
true friends to you, Rodney. Who's your true friend here?
They're not true friends.
Who's your true friend here?
True friends, they know us. And they are close to us. They're not true friends, and they're not close to us. And they.
I'm not going to let you paint a bad picture of me because when we were in Atlantic City, you did ask me for the porn star's number so you could take him on a dinner. So this is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, the guy that was on the cover of Odyssey magazine. So do not make me look like the bad guy now. I am being completely honest, and that's that.
He knows I think that guy is hot.
Okay. Did he know you wanted to take him to dinner?
Is dinner cheating?
You're in an honest relationship. What's your rules?
I need
What's
to
your
cigarettes.
rules?
I never
What's your rule?
I never took that guy to dinner. I never met that guy. I would have, yeah.
We're going to take 5.
We need to take a break.
We all need a break after this, so sit tight. We'll be back.
Coming up on the A-List New York.
Austin, you've got to sleep with one of these 5 guys. Who's it going to be? The A-List men and I are back, and we're itching to get right back into dishing more dirt. Okay, Derek is definitely the guy that people love to hate, but is he obnoxious or just saying what's really on people's minds? Take a look.
If I look in the mirror and I see a pale face, I'm like, I have to spray tan. I live in Chelsea, and I have a fabulous life. Good for me. Good for you. Good for you. Good for him. Good for me. Good for you. Good for you. I would be the genius.
Roberto, nice to meet you. You are beautiful. You really are.
I'm not thrilled that Roberto works in retail, but he's so damn hot. I'll make an exception for him.
Is that Roberto over there?
Yeah. He's not coming. And he sends me a text message that says, sorry. Sorry, this is over. You got it, right?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Good.
You got it?
Austin, he's a Neanderthal. Like, he's not made for society. Whatever.
Did you ever do like a personal apology to Derek?
That would never happen, though.
Why?
Because Derek's an ass. Derek thinks that he's and that his doesn't stink, and I tell him differently.
You didn't even acknowledge me when you walked in. But I don't want...
acknowledge you when I walked in. And
No, I'm not gonna... I told you, I don't want this here.
You're a big queen ass.
Tiny mother. So you.
Fine, that's fine.
Maybe we should like be friends in 3 months and like see how this all works out.
That's
Maybe.
fair.
All right,
Fair
cool,
play.
cool,
Fair play.
cool.
I'll call you in 3 months.
Yeah, call me in 3 months.
Then you made up?
Yes.
I like just got my new best friend and now you're leaving.
It's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, 3-month break seem to have done very well. You guys are besties. It's water under the bridge.
Yes, it is.
Then, Derek, how did you really bury the hatchet?
We had a dinner, and at first I didn't want to do it. I did not want to
either.
go, and I was like, you know what? He has to apologize for the things that went down in Fire Island because for me it was too much. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to be around him. I almost left everything that day. I was done.
Gotcha. Derek, here's a real question for you. It's from Raj in Alhambra, California. Do you feel that the reason you didn't like Austin is because you're jealous of him?
Sure, like he's 22 years old. He just came back to the city. He caused a splash. Like, of course, who doesn't want to be that young kid back in the city? Am I jealous of anything that he has or his situation? Absolutely not. Like,
and he's got a charm.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that I said this, but he's got a charm about him that
and he
makes
kept
him
the southern
cute.
accent where I got rid of it, and I'm jealous of that.
Yeah. So let's talk about your love life. How are things going with Roberto?
Oh, they're going really well. I sent a text message the other day saying, please don't contact me anymore.
Well, Derek, you've expressed that you would love to meet an older, wealthy man. Well, how is that working for you now?
It's going well. I'm going on dates with people. I'm having fun. I'm 27 years old, single in the city. I have a nice life, so I hope that someone else can make it nicer.
Okay. Derek, here's another one for you. It's from Jenny in Charleston, South Carolina, asking, do you consider yourself Team Riken? And you're constantly making fun of Rodney's accent, so do you consider Rodney a friend?
Do I talk smack? Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? It's true. I'm a bitch. I say horrible things about all these people, and they're still my friends, so...
You know, if the A-list was a baby, then its daddy would definitely be Mike Ruiz. Mike?
Yes.
What are you doing here? like, honest to God, Mike?
I am here because I felt it was like kind of my responsibility to, to portray somebody of my age group who did the whole arc of, a gay man's life.
The fans already knew Mike from his popular appearances on Drag Race and Drag U, but the A-list let us see a side of Mike we hadn't seen before. Let's watch.
Do I look really masculine? Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Hey, girl!
There's always a lot of downtime on shoots, so, I gotta entertain myself, right? I'm very passionate about a lot of gay charities. They're a pretty incredible organization. This is my dad, everyone. Hi.
I love you a lot, Michael.
Me a hug, you big lug. There's a difference between emotional cheating and physical cheating. Yeah. Physical cheat, sex is sex. Sex is like getting a massage.
Thank God for Auntie Mike.
We're all friends now. Wait, who's friends? We're all friends. Okay.
Mike Ruiz is kind of like the Incredible Hulk. He's very big. He would carry me across a swamp, but he definitely can rip his shirt off and definitely throw down.
Freeze, turkey.
I love Mike Ruiz. I don't think I love Mike Ruiz as much as he loves himself.
You're beautiful.
No, I'm beautiful. Back to me. I like to take care of myself, and I like to look attractive for my partner and attractive for everyone, I guess. Yes, I'm vain. I'm guilty.
He certainly is. Yes, you are. You're beautiful and you're vain. How much do you love yourself?
I overcame a lot of self-loathing to finally come to a place where I can have a little bit of self-respect. So yeah. I love myself, and that allows me to be available and open to love other people.
Now talk about the hair, because I love wigs. Was this a front wig right here, this little poodle thing?
My merkin? I just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, what was that?
That was a big hair faux pas. Oh. I didn't realize until the episode started airing that it looked like I had a big wet dead poodle on my head.
Yes.
I have ethnic hair. What can I say?
Yes.
I need a little relaxer in it.
How's your dad been reacting to you being on the show?
It was really an incredible moment, for my dad to kind of just be so open and raw on TV
and receptive.
Yeah.
Which one of these 5 guys would you sleep with?
Holy. Honestly, and this is no offense to anybody, nobody.
Two. No. Don't you play this game, you guys?
No.
Gun to head, who would you sleep with?
Which one of these people on this panel here would I sleep with?
Not
you, Wendy.
Me. Oh.
Please.
Austin, you've got to sleep with one of these 5 guys. Who's it going to be?
Rodney.
Oh my God.
He's got a great body, and from what I've seen in a bathing suit, it's very large, so I'd sleep with Rodney.
Maybe they'll be friends after all.
No.
Maybe you can get that threesome that you all are so open to. The boys and I will be right back, so stay tuned.
Coming up on the A-List New York.
TJ has been in my life for so long.
Have you ever slept with TJ? Welcome back to the A-List New York reunion special. If Mike is the A-list papa, then Ryan is definitely the mother hen. His shoulder was always there to cry on, but don't get it too wet, honey. He might be wearing McQueen. Take a look.
Oh, sweetie. What? That can't be your desk chair. That looks like it's the chair that my mother sits on to put on her hosiery. I live in a penthouse in New York City with panoramic views. Rodney, I want you to meet my husband, Desmond.
Nice to meet you.
He's definitely my Mr. Big. I want to be smooth as a baby's ass. When you send the bill, just make sure it says teeth cleaning.
Oh, absolutely.
This is the life you live. I don't judge. Such trash. We don't judge.
This is very Blair Witch.
I'm not judging.
What is with your nipple hair?
It's delightfully delicious.
I don't judge.
I told you great thank yous that day.
Okay.
Austin is going to be my pet project for now.
So do you think that I'm a bad person because I missed my appointment?
No bad. And we have our first appointment with the surrogacy counselor.
That means I'm going to be an aunt.
You're going to be a gunkle.
Ryan was total mommy with Austin and Rodney. If he ever has kids, he's going to be a kick-ass mom.
I'm done touching titties today. Okay?
I need a hug.
You need a hug? Oh, you're like blushing. What's wrong? I had no idea that I was going to have to hold him while he cried. I just wanted to shop at a sale rack.
Love it. Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
I must tell you, I love your life.
Thank you.
When Desmond got the bill for your dental appointment, what was his reaction?
Believe it or not, he was like, you know what, baby, you're beautiful. Whatever you need to do for you to feel beautiful, he's all good with. So he's very supportive.
So, and baby will make 3. You and Desmond want to be parents.
Absolutely, 100%.
So you'll have a swirly baby. Down with the swirl.
Seal and Heidi Klum babies. Yeah.
And will you be a working mom with a little area set up for the baby there in the salon?
Yeah.
I love it. How did you feel when Ryan apologized to you, Austin?
I was shocked. I was in shock and awe because I thought, you know, he was going to say he thought I was a Neanderthal and a loose cannon and this and that. And so it was really nice to hear.
Well, Ryan, why did you apologize to Austin?
How am I supposed to be a power of example to this young man who I'm trying to help better himself if when I know I'm wrong, I don't admit it?
Yeah.
Had Rodney thrown a drink in my face, I might have done the same thing and slung my Gucci bag across your face.
Oh.
So, might have.
Ryan, we have a question for you from David, who lives in Rockville, Maryland. And David wants to know, does your husband get jealous over the huge amount of time that you spend with TJ?
I don't think he does at all. TJ has been in my life for so long. He is like the gay little brother I never wanted.
Have you ever slept with TJ, just to get that out of the way?
No, never. And it's funny, and people ask us that all the time, like, but honey, 2 bottoms don't make a top.
Speaking of TJ, your best friend certainly made a big impression on everyone. Come on out, TJ. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Cute. Love it. Okay, so let's get right into it. Listen, on the topic of romance, have you ever had a crush on Ryan?
No.
Never?
Never. It's like from the first day we met, our relationship has always been friends.
You all know that TJ has had a pretty memorable way of delivering his opinions. Let's take a look.
Straight ahead.
When I put these on, it's business. We're not friends.
Do you want me to call you Tammy James?
No, but I will. Actually, I do like Tammy James.
I won't have lying. I won't have like...
Nobody's lying. Life is a stage for him, and he's in a very gay musical.
Good morning.
I freaking love TJ.
I'm very excited about Mike Ruiz. It's gonna be
I didn't know I was a top until I saw that.
When Riken is up there strumming the guitar, I do imagine that I'm the only person up in the room. And then I actually take it one step further, and I imagine like he's singing to me and our children.
Okay, so TJ, what we all noticed about you is that you were crushing on just about everyone up here. So what is it about Riken that you love?
I just love the type of man he is. You know, I think he's a really powerful man, and he'd be somebody that I would like to stand next to and lie next to. And,
Is he wasting his time and intelligence with Rodney?
You know, I think he'd be much better suited with somebody else, like me.
Oh, love it. So, were you instrumental in Ryan making the final decision to accept Desmond's hand in marriage?
No, I wasn't instrumental in that. I definitely was. It was very much talked about with me.
Yes.
You know, I knew he was happy. And he loved him, and it was obvious. And I remember actually one specific moment, we were all walking together, and I watched Ryan interlace his fingers with Desmond on the street, and I got really teary-eyed because
it's the end of an era.
And he's not. Ryan's not an overly affectionate or touchy person, and to see this one gesture of like this interlacing of fingers, like I knew like there was something there, and this man had won his heart.
Listen, on the topic of romance, we'll be right back with another look at another love story that flourished and fizzled over the course of the summer.
Coming up on the A-List New York.
We had a very intimate relationship.
An intimate relationship?
Have you guys performed oral sex on one another? We're back at Amnesia in New York City, where our A-list guys certainly haven't lost their memories for the season's drama. So, TJ, what is it about Austin that you don't trust?
There was a lot of lying about a lot of different things.
I've heard this all night, but not one time has someone said what I've lied about.
Your relationship with Riken.
How did I lie about my relationship with Riken?
Like the whole penis situation and the small and coming clean about it, you know, like...
I came clean about one thing, but he didn't suck my
But you
on
gave
many
them
different
the,
instances,
you gave them the impression that we dated.
On many different occasions, you tried to give everyone the impression that you two had a relationship that was much more than friendship.
It was. We had a very intimate relationship.
And you also said, when I had first met you...
An intimate relationship? We never had sex, Austin.
I didn't say sex. I said intimate.
I'm sorry, guys, but I need to know. Have you two kissed with tongues swirling?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long ago?
The weekend we met.
Okay.
3 years ago.
Have you guys performed oral sex on one another?
No.
But when I had talked to you, and we had talked about Rodney being at the party, at the play premiere, you had said that it was uncomfortable for you to be there because the last time you had seen Riken and been together, that was 9 months ago, and that they had been together for 7 months.
You know, everyone watching the show assumed that Riken and Rodney's relationship wasn't going to make it, and they were wrong. What no one saw coming was that the relationship that would splinter would be Riken and Austin's. Let's watch.
Riken and I spent a weekend together in Palm Springs, and it was awesome. I mean, look at him. How are you? Oh my God. I definitely think Riken would be happier with me than with Rodney, for sure. He has a nice ass. Like, it makes me a little hot.
It's not gonna kill.
I think it's cute. I mean, I wouldn't kick that ass out of bed for eating crackers.
Austin just comes floating over to me with his little ass, like all sparkling with water.
Riken stands up for Austin, and they have this like big brother, little brother thing going on, which is gross because they're like attracted to each other. It's like incestual.
I'm definitely attracted to you. I mean, I definitely think you're cute, and I mean, I have to control that.
I always knew Riken still had feelings for me, but to hear it from him, it's nice. Are things falling apart? I've known Riken for such a long time. I have his best interests at heart, and I just feel like Rodney is playing with his mind.
The reason that I'm even flirting with other guys is because I'm not happy in my relationship, you know?
Nobody likes Rodney. You need to get a grip and realize this relationship is going down in flames.
You're not going to help us break up by being mean to him. All you're going to do is separate me and you.
You need to grow some balls, kick his ass out, and start living your own life.
Whoa. Austin, what would you change if you could change anything?
You know, it's sad that I'm at this place. You know, looking back at that, the circumstances were awkward, and I mean, I'm really hurt that anyone thinks I've lied. I mean, I think I've told the truth time and time again, and I've never.
Would you love for Rodney to disappear so you can be in a full-fledged relationship with Riken?
No, I mean, I'm so happy with what I've got. I have a great, fantastic relationship, and I'm happy.
Why are you crying over him? Do you guys want to look at each other and maybe give a hug?
This is fake.
Is it fake? I mean, everybody cries differently, but I don't see any water. How's this making you feel, Riken?
It's sad, you know. I wish that he would just get along with Rodney and that Rodney could get along with him, and it would just be so easy if everyone could just get along now. What, TJ, why are you laughing?
Because it's a joke.
What's a joke?
Not everybody can get along, Riken. No. And for you to sit there and say that you think that they should honestly get along and like, it's selfish.
This is not a dream, Riken. This is true.
Because it will never happen.
I can't have him in my life.
I really believe that people can be friends. I believe anybody can make up. I believe anybody can get along.
But then you watch that and it looks like you two are in a relationship.
We can't even get you guys to look at each other. Rodney, would it be okay with you if Riken and Austin were friends? Look at you boys. Look at one another.
It's up to Riken.
The blogs are going to be on fire tonight, and I think that what people are going to be talking about is why is it that this is bothering you, Austin, darling? Why
because I respect and I care for Riken. I did, and he said it, like he likes to take people in, support them financially, every aspect, and if he's doing well and making money, good for him. That's it. That's all he needs to do.
Why is it so important for?
Yeah,
why is
because I care about him.
Well, I know, but is their relationship really worth stressing out so much?
It's not what I stress out about. But you're right. That is an outlet.
You have to understand too. It's been topic of our conversation the whole summer. There have been things that you haven't been to that this whole summer has been. I'm sorry to say it, has been about your relationship. So we all have a lot invested in this summer,
but
and it is angry to all of us.
And let's get for real, because this wasn't on the show. How many times did you guys break up this summer? It wasn't once. It wasn't five. Multiple times. He was leaving. You were staying.
Like every relationship, they have fights.
Yeah, but you guys' relationship kind of sucked the air out of watching.
We had the perfect storm of a bad start to a relationship. And whether we last another week or another 10 years, I just wish you could just get along, because I miss you a lot. I wish we could be friends. And what else can I say?
You talk such a big game about how great it is and how loving he is. And why have we never seen that?
You just don't live with me, because you don't.
So how can you try and expect us to believe what you say when it's totally controversial and opposite of what we see constantly?
Because I would believe it if you told me.
Even if I sat here right now and said I'm black and Wendy's white, would you believe that?
If you
no, because you're seeing something completely different.
If you said I've had a really tough time in my relationship for 6 months and I think we got over the hump, can you support me, Riken? What do you think I'm going to say?
You have a choice to make. You either
what do you think I'm
be
gonna
friends
say?
with him and accept him, or you don't. And that's what you have to do. You
I
have
have.
to move.
I'm not.
Okay, then that's it.
That's it.
And I don't want to be friends with him. I told this many times.
Right, we know.
We'll be right back to hear a surprising announcement. Don't go away.
Coming up on the A-List New York.
It's really for anyone on the stage to sit here and say that I'm disfaithful or dishonest.
Welcome back to the A-List New York reunion special. We have one final surprise for everyone. We've got another special guest backstage, so let's bring him out. It's Jake, everyone.
Young lad.
I love it. How cute. So I understand you guys have some pretty big news to share.
Yeah, July 26th, we got married.
Oh, I'm the only one clapping. Oh.
In the United Kingdom,
So you got married in the UK?
Yeah, in England.
So it was a beautiful day. His whole family was there, and it was fairly simple, but it was really intimate, and it's
Fully fledged married couple.
And I mean, I just want to say every step of the way, he knew what was going on. It might come off as shady, but I've never been disfaithful or dishonest with my husband, and it's really is for anyone on the stage to sit here and say that I'm been unfaithful or cheated or.
Jake, how does it feel to see your husband sit here on the stage and for people to insinuate and call him a liar and things?
I really trust Austin. I mean, our relationship is really strong, and it has been since day one.
So you know who Riken is to Austin?
I know who Riken is. I see them together, and I see how they interact, but...
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not. I know that I trust Austin.
Ryan is sitting in judgment.
Not at all. I talked with Austin at length about his relationship, and yes, he's young, but I wish them all the best. I'm very happy.
Derek?
I stand behind Austin 100%. I will tell you, there's been many people who've walked up and asked for his phone number, and he wouldn't give it. So.
Oh, finally. Finally. Riken, what do you think about this? Is this surprising to you?
No, not really. Austin was on a fast track with Jake and always told me how much he loved him, and so I wish him the best.
Wait a minute, I smell headway. Is this a chance for you, perhaps, then, Austin, to be civil to Rodney?
Nah. I mean, I look what Ryan has with Desmond, and it's just so beautiful, and they've overcome so much adversity, and I mean, not only being gay, but then being interracial, and it's so aspirational to the both of us, and it just really chokes me up because I can see how happy two people can be together, and I want to be 30 years old and with my husband, and it's just really... It's awesome. I'm so happy right now. And
would you move to New York and be part of the second season if there was a second season of you guys?
Well, and he probably will get sponsored for a visa, and we're coming back to the United States.
Oh my gosh! Let the fireworks begin.
Oh, and you guys, I'm sorry that night when I was at Carnival, I was giving you relationship advice based on my own stupid thinking. Like, don't do what I do because it hasn't always been happy. Just do what you want to do, and that's all I got to say. Don't take my advice.
This is going to be an interesting second season. Yay! Well, everybody, that's it. All of you, it was a pleasure. Remember that the entire first season of A-List New York is available on iTunes, so you can spend the time with these boys whenever you desire. And thanks to our sexy seven for sitting down and dishing all the dirt. I'm Wendy Williams. How you doing? And good night.
Oh, that was great.